Hi guys and welcome to the next session of valuation series. Today again we will be talking about a very fascinating topic that is small cap versus large caps. Again a hot topic of debate between a lot of people. Small caps खरीदेंगे तो पैसा बनता है. Some people are like नहीं large caps खरीदेंगे तो पैसा बनता है. The fight again, any kind of fight in investment world is meaningless, and I will be very honest why. Everything can be proven right with any time frame that you select appropriately. Gold is better than equity. I can prove that by selecting a particular time frame where gold outperform equity. Equity better than gold. I can select a time frame and prove अगर अभी पैसा लगाया होता तो equity में ज़्यादा बनता. So everything is about the time frame for which you are investing money and the kind of risk appetite you have, the kind of drawdowns you can handle. So कुछ सही नहीं होता, कुछ गलत नहीं होता. It depends on the kind of investing framework that you are following. And this particular idea actually clicked me first in October 2021, where I was reading a brilliant article written by Jigar Mistry sir on this particular topic, and one particular passage actually hit me very hard. In October 21, he wrote that approximately in the last 18 years, right? And we are talking about, we are standing in October 21. In the last 18 years, the return between small cap, mid cap, and large cap indexes have not been so different, correct? Approximately Sensex provided 19% CAGR, mid cap index 21% CAGR, and small cap index 22% CAGR in 2021 October for the past 18 years. And it made me think, why people then debate so much about large cap, mid caps, and small caps when broadly speaking, the returns have been in line. There's not a lot of difference between 19 and 22% between a large cap index and a small cap index in a 15-18 year time frame. It's negligible. But you would have done decent if you would have been into equities broadly. Forget about being into large cap or mid cap. So I thought about crunching data myself. So I went into a lot of websites. You can go to Nifty Advanced Charting. You can go to Asian Index. You can go to S&P Global. There they allow you to compare a lot of indexes, right, from the period that they have started and with log scale. कि starting point तीनों का 100 पकड़ो तो देखो index कैसे move होंगे. So proper analysis. So I again went there and I did it recently. Okay. So today I have the chart in front of me now. If you would have entered into, let's say, a BSE mid cap, which actually the index started in 2005, or small cap index, which again started in 2005, and Sensex, actually it started in 1990, 1991, but data is backdated till 1986. So if we compare all these three index कि अगर 10 साल पहले इन तीनों इंडेक्स में पैसा लगाया होता तो आज क्या रिटर्न डिफरेंशियल आता, करेक्ट, within 10 years. So Sensex would have provided us a CAGR of 13% approximately, small cap 18.7%, and mid cap 16.5%. So the delta between small cap and mid cap is 3% broadly speaking, and between small cap and Sensex is approximately 5%. Correct? And the kind of debate that goes on between small cap, mid cap and large cap, it's like कि small cap, large cap के बीच में 50% CAGR का फर्क आता होगा versus the difference is 3.5, 4%, right? So, and even if I change the time period to 5 years, you guys would be 10 years is a long time frame here. What if 5 years back we would have invested money into mid cap index, small cap index, or Sensex? How would have the return performed? So actually the difference narrows down further. So Sensex would have provided a CAGR of 12.2% in 5 years, whereas mid cap is showing a return of 12.1% and small cap is showing a return of 13.7%. The difference is negligible in a 5-year time frame. So I don't know from where the debate has started. Small caps provide more outlier returns than mid caps, which provide more outlier returns than large caps. I think that's a very wrong debate, because over a long period of time, sustainable growth business provides good return. Or if you are a very good guy who can understand sharp cycles, entering and exiting at a right point into right sectors will provide you. a good alpha, not a debate over small caps, mid cap, large caps में कहाँ पैसा लगाएं. Smart money professional managers are automatically bound to be more tilted towards small cap and mid caps because they find more surprises there. So in a bear market, I will talk about data now, okay? I will talk about few data. Because small cap, mid cap, large cap का underperformance and outperformance itself a cyclical topic. So in a bull market, right, or in a rising market, small cap tends to outperform mid caps, which tends to outperform large cap. And in a bear market, the scenario completely reverses. Sensex will fall the lowest, mid cap then will fall a bit more, and small caps will fall the hardest. And let's first talk about data, because like all our session, theories are meaningless if they are not backed by data. So let's talk about few investing cycles here. I have data again in front of me. Let's talk about the bear cycle of that started from December 17, जहाँ पे small cap, mid cap peak पे थे, and it went on in COVID lower circuits, that is March 2020. So Sensex during this period, December 17 to March 20, fell by approximately just 12-13%, whereas mid cap fell by approximately 40% and small caps fell by 50%. See the difference in a down cycle. In short, Sensex ended up outperforming mid cap by 28% because वो खाली 12% गिरा था, mid cap 40% गिरा था, and Sensex ended up outperforming small cap by 38%. So the outperformance by large caps have been huge during this time frame, which was a down cycle. Let's inverse now. From March 20 when the upcycle started, April 20, if you observe, the market peaked around October 21 and November 21. So that was one upcycle. Uske baad market went into consolidation, and recently in the last 1 month, market have started moving up again. So let's talk about April 20 till November 21, October 21 ka upcycle. So Sensex went up by approximately 99%, 100%. Mid caps went up by approximately 130-140%, and small caps went up by 203%. Look at the outperformance here. Small cap in short outperformed Sensex by approximately 100%. This is a source of debate, and this is why people get confused. So if a guy who is young, shallow with data analysis, वो कोई भी एक पीरियड का डेटा देख रहा है, उसको लगेगा small caps are more risky or small caps are more rewarding, depending on the kind of data he's looking at. And this pattern has not only played out in the last 2 cycles, but in the every cycle. So if we go and talk about the last such kind of grinding down cycle के market गिरता रहा also came in like October 10 to December 11. That was approximately 12 to 14 months का time frame. So Sensex fell by approximately 22% during that time frame. Mid cap went down by again approximately 40%, and small cap again went down by approximately 50%. Then the upcycle started, from Jan 12, which lasted till December 17. Correct? The real cycle picked up after 13-14, but broadly market started stabilizing from 2012. So from that period in this cycle of January 12 till December 17, Sensex went up by approximately 110%, mid caps went up by approximately 250%, and small cap also went up by approximately 250%. So again, small caps, mid cap outperformed large caps in a roaring upcycle, whereas Sensex again outperformed small cap, mid caps in a down cycle. And the same history has been repeated in every kind of bear and bull cycle. So whether small caps are better than large caps or large caps are better than small caps is not a question. The right question I would say is, what according to you is the coming market cycle? If you believe the market will be in uptrend, small cap, mid caps tend to outperform large caps. If you believe market would be in a deep consolidation phase or a downtrend, obviously large caps end up outperforming. And there are a lot of other variables. This is not just, again, correlation and causation are different things. So this is not just mere correlation, proving something with random data. There is logic behind why such behavior happens. Small caps have low float, Small caps have a kind of, not such kind of stable business models, right? So what happens during downturn is people wants to exit the most riskiest investment, and because small caps have low float, correct, थोड़ा भी selling pressure आता है, stocks बहुत heavily गिरते हैं. So even on low volume, stocks will start falling sharply, and large cap starts outperforming because जिनको भी अपना equity exposure maintain रखना है. So large businesses with stable business model, which can get easy funding during bad period of time, from capital markets to bond debentures or bank term loans, such kind of businesses survive, right? इसलिए पैसा उनकी towards लगने लग जाता है, and वहाँ पे फ्लोट भी थोड़ा सा होता है स्टॉक्स के अंदर, तो बाइंग भी इमर्ज हो जाती है, और थोड़ी बहुत सेलिंग स्टॉक्स पे बहुत हेवी डाउनवर्ड प्रेशर क्रिएट नहीं करती, right? And why small caps tend to outperform now in the next up cycle? Because the valuations are so depressed that people don't expect any great outcome there. So जब भी एक नया साइकिल स्टार्ट होता है, राइट, जैसे ही इंप्रूवमेंट आता है, the profits or cash flow, the revenue starts progressing, the valuations move from a disappointing stage to a euphoria stage, correct? Because everyone is disappointed, कोई होल्डिंग थी नहीं, स्टॉक्स में वॉल्यूम था नहीं, एंड नाउ सडनली इन एन अप साइकिल बिजनेस हैव स्टार्टेड परफॉर्मिंग वेल. So obviously heavy investment suddenly enters the small cap mid cap space, and that is why stocks have such, Burj Khalifa type of movement a lot of time, because of owning surprises that happen in that zone, turnarounds that happen in the small cap mid cap zone in an up cycle. So there's logical reasons to that, tons of other reasons, but I can keep on speaking. We'll have to take a separate session on the key triggers that generates alpha. We'll do it sometime in the future, but that's the main point about small caps, mid caps versus large caps. There's no one right answer. It depends on the time frame and your understanding of the market cycle for the coming 2, 3, 5 years. All right. I hope again this would have added a very important framework into how to manage money. Hope to see you back in next session. Thank you so much.